know the date we're getting married, so everyone should please chill. And then just to clarify that, it wasn't a skit. I'm not so jobless that I will wake up in the morning and start proposing to someone and kissing and all of that just to, I don't know, make people laugh or what, or whatever. The thing is, we had a brand engagement for the wine brand earlier that day, and I already planned to propose after the shoot. So whatever you saw, the only link there is that it was the same day. But it wasn't a skit. I wouldn't come out and say it was a skit. Since the video has surfaced, yes, the video is true. But you people should please allow us to live our private lives. We will appreciate Eshigo and people. Thank you.
Okay. I was so certain this was a real proposal. I don't know about you guys though, but I wasn't even buying the whole concept of, oh, it was a skit. I was so certain this was a real proposal because the chemistry was so much. It was so romantic. It was so personal. It was so lovely. It was basically a sight to behold. You get? And that's being a skit. Him just coming out of the blues and saying that was a skit. Nah, I never believed that because a skit is meant to, be hilarious. I mean, you're supposed to watch a skit and laugh, but instead all of us were just God when. So how is that a skit? So I just felt like, okay, maybe Nini rejected him in private and that's why he came back to change the whole narrative that it was a skit. But I never believed that being a skit at all. I don't know about you guys, but I never believed it. I just felt it was so unnecessary. A lot of people were saying, oh, he was being sarcastic. I felt like that was so unnecessary of him to say, oh, it was a skit. You can just say, yes, it was real, but let's just keep our marriage, we want to keep our private lives private. Why are you now saying it's a skit? Just, trying to cause emotions here and there. Only one day you said it's a skit, you said it's not a skit. Anyways, he has clarified the air. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nini and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're joining me for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please smash the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now I have another gist for you guys. Lucy of the Lockdown bbnaija season, I don't know what season that was, but I think the lockdown, the Erica, Nengi, Neo, V and all of that. She came on to rant, guys. This whole week is just for Big Brother Naija. I cannot wait for the reunion, for the level up. But anyways, she came out to rant. She was on live for a very long time and she was talking about how people were dragging her, that, oh, she created the narrative that she was a homeless person, that, oh, she went to do BBL and she was dragging Nengi for having a fake body. More, it's not small ranting. No, don't worry, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.
When I came out of the house, there was a narrative that my family members or something, maybe, okay, I came from a poor background and everybody was selling plantain on the streets or something. Let me correct that, because what I said was I started a business. I saw a hole that needed to be filled. I felt that I did not see grill on the streets of Abuja. Please, anybody can quote me anywhere. Anybody can go and bring out the videos and probably watch. I don't know. I hope you find it so that you can come and prove me wrong. Because I remember the conversation that I had in the house, which was the fact that, yes, I got to Abuja to serve. I was looking for something I love to eat and it was not there. I started the grill business. I had a paying job. As at that time, I was working in a cinema, not in the cinema, what do they call it? They would build home cinemas. That was where I was working, and there was still alawi. I just looked for grill to eat. I did not find it. I created it, not my family members. They were in Calabar living their own life. Like, I'm not saying we're wealthy, like bastardly rich and everything, but we're very okay. Because when I came out, at least, let me even, for example, my school fees was paid to the final year as at year 3. My friends can confirm this. I was one of the first people to go for NYC because all of that was cleared. I did all my clearance. I sorted all my fucking bills before then. So that narrative has to fucking stop. When I came out of the house, my management had already said whatever they understood from whatever conversation I had in the house and said that this was that and all. I was pissed about it, and they're like, Emmy, I'm not being grateful because they gave a narrative, I gave them something to work with and they ran with it. I'm like, that's not what I said. You're making it look like my parents didn't give me everything I needed and they were the ones selling things on the street, because that's not true. You're lying against me and my parents. Even when I went to visit my mom, she's like, why? That what they did not like was the fact that I said this. I'm like, Mom, I did not say this. This is how they interpreted it. And when I came out, I was pissed about it and I said, look, this is not the case. But the management at the time said, no, this is what we would sell. This is what people just could relate with. I'm like, but that's not true. And they got mad at me and said all sorts of things. At a point, they said I needed psych help. I needed to go see a psychiatrist or was it a therapist that I was having anger issues and trust issues and everything. And I said, look, when you say something that affects me and my family members, you can say anything about me and my name, no wahala. But you see where you come and drag my parents into what is not. Especially in the case where I never lacked anything. They gave me everything I needed plus extra. Granted, these people are my foster parents. They made sure I never lacked anything. So why would you say all these kind of things, and you didn't even wait for me to come out. Okay, you people needed a story, right? Okay, so you've created the story. You've done whatever you needed to do. No wahala. Now I'm coming out and I'm telling you, I'm trying to say a different thing, and you guys are saying, no, it's not supposed to be so. It's supposed to be a different way, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that one passed. The next thing was the case of me saying I was homeless. Please, let me point it out that, look, I had a house that the rent was running for 6 months. It was in Ogba. I knew that when at least that part I understood that when I come out of the Big Brother house, I would not be able to stay in that same house. It was a 2-bedroom shared apartment, right? And then this person was, I had one room. All I had was like a room to myself. Quite comfortable, nicely neat. At least it was just me. All I needed was my barbecue drum outside. Me, I was in the house. I had all my TV, everything complete from Abuja. This was like, I served in 2017, 2018. I had at least something, a single girl that was living alone, at least just enough to go by. I was okay, right? I just needed that extra. Even then, I was already working in Reddington Hospital. I had a full-time job, and I had my grill side by side with me. Before Reddington, I was working with Ruby Tech, where we did renewable energy and everything. So I really don't get the narrative that everybody was trying to push. What I meant was I did not have where I was going to go to as at then, because I knew I would have to come and start finding money to rent house. And finding a house in Lagos was very difficult because I had spent 4 months before I found even that house in Ogba and Adeniyi Jones, as at whichever point I stayed in each of those things, right? So now, all these things added together is still one part. And I still keep seeing comments and all of that. And then it comes the thing of the body, I said this. I'm tired of explaining to you people that, okay, I've never really taken time to explain because I felt, okay, it doesn't really matter. But this is getting too much. Every single day, that comment is on my TikTok. That comment is on my Instagram. Yo, give it a fucking rest. It's been 3 years. It's been so many years already. I swear to God, if I had given birth by then, my child would be in school or something by now. Can you all just rest? And the worst part is that I did not say it. I don't mind if I say something and you guys come for me. I don't mind. I will take full responsibility for it. But when you misunderstand something, when I say something and you guys take it out of context, and then you come and still drag my whole life for it, and I'm like, yo, can you people just sit down and let me just take a break, just think about it? Because I come from a place where nobody, and I'm telling you for a fact, nobody, I have never in my life seen surgery body before the Big Brother house. And even when I did not know what I was looking at, I just knew that these girls looked good. Katrina looked good, Nengi looked amazing. And I even walked up to her. That part, I'm very sure it was never ever shown. I walked up to Nengi and I said, babe, you're very beautiful. And I believe you're a strong woman. But what I feel you were doing was this and that. That's the conversation we had. And Nengi told me straight up that, babe, it's not your business. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to say these things. I just feel you're a strong person and a strong personality. And you don't need to hold on to anybody. Like, I need you to, I was hoping that, you get your own name for yourself and all of that. But I guess she already had that figured out because she's a smart girl that she is. And I admired that. After I apologized for, coming to talk to her about it, she felt, I don't know how she must have felt, but we were not talking for a while. That was the friction that was there. And then when one day I think something happened, and then she met me at the restroom and said that she hopes I wasn't talking to her. That's when, so people didn't see that part because it was happening towards the restroom area. So people only saw the part where she walked out and then said something, and I was like, even if I was talking about you, I mean, it's not like you're going to beat me. I would have still told you what I said. It wasn't you I was referring to. I think it was one of those times that Ozo and Dorothy had an issue, so I was pissed about it because, of course, those two were like, I felt they were my close friends at the time, and I needed to, I don't know why I just felt the need, I needed to protect anybody. Everybody was okay. Everybody was wise and smart. I was the foolish one, just going to go and be forming family where I did not even need. All those things. Anyways, in the past, my pain is the fact that you people are making up stuff and concluding and coming to drag me for it. Yes, I talked to her and we had a fight, and I said, look, you're the one that I said all sort of bullshit because I mean it's a quarrel. It was a quarrel, and we even all still got past it. Even outside the house, I told her, babe, I hope you understand that I'm sorry about this and that, and we got past it. Y'all have seen that we are cool. So what is the thing that every fucking time I post, you people come out and still say, Lucy did this, so you did this to this person, and you say, I'm looking for where to place this phone. You did this to so, and then you're now coming to do so. Everybody has moved on. Why can't you? We've been cool forever. Since the day we left, before we left the house, we've been cool. How have you guys not seen that? You just want to project your own hate. So as far as you guys are concerned, everybody should be bitter and hateful towards each other so that you will thrive, so that you will say, oh, the fans are always fighting. This show is too toxic. So that everybody has moved on. Everybody is fine. Everybody is happy. Even the people I wasn't even cool with. Guess what? We're cool now. I'm closer to Tolani Badge than anybody. And we were just there in the house. We hardly even spoke to each other. I'm close to Watloni, at least reasonably. And we're not so close in the house. It was just hello, hi, and everything. There's no predicting the fucking future. So, you guys should just focus on your own lives. Focus on your own lives. Please. Like, you have your own life to live. Everybody has their own life to live. Do you get? Even if for any reason anybody's having beef with themselves, it's their life. When Heavenly Race is just you. Nobody, as it's just you. Okay? So I don't know why every time I make a post, you guys will come up with this matter again. So please, I hope that now you can give it a rest and realize that it was never about anybody's body being fake, because I could never have been able to tell. I did not know what a made body looked like. She just looked perfect. I thought she was born that way. I swear to God. I did not know what I was even looking at. So there's no way I could have said Negi's body was fake. There is no way in the world. All I said was that I looked amazing for a 30 years old. That's all I was trying to say. Basically, you're going to grow up. You don't even know what you're going to look like when you're 30. But nobody thought of it that way. No, it had to be that Lucy was dragging somebody because of it. Because you were thinking that, you thought I was thinking that my brain was not there yet. Because I come from where we don't even see that. I had never seen Shisha till I was 27. Yeah, that's my life. And that was when I went to Abuja to serve. I've never smoked in my life. I don't smoke. But that Shisha, vape, none of that. I don't know. It's not my business. My brain was not there. Can you guys leave it alone? Now, I can know the difference. But then, I did not know.